As weird as this sounds, the US government is shutting down, and there's literally a countdown until the 1st of October. So let's just say midnight of the 30th of September, we begin to see things, like the economy is going to be affected major. Now, I'm wondering why US would even give money to Ukraine when it's staggering and struggling itself. I mean, that it's one of the biggest economies, so it's definitely going to have like an impact on the world. Anyway, you're going to hear what Miss Chrissy is trying to explain here and how everybody is just going to get affected.
The government is shaking, and I need y'all to get very serious about this situation. So the U.S. government may be shutting down October 1st at 12:01 a.m. exactly, okay? So that's the night before, y'all, turning into. So September 30th, the government may be over. All of what that entails and the reasoning, we're going to talk about in a second. Let's talk about it. So the USA is running out of money. We've been running out of money for a very long time. But I know y'all saw when President Biden and the current administration kept on giving billions, and yes, B in a Rihanna billion of dollars to Ukraine. We don't know Ukraine. Ukraine is not our cousin. Ukraine is not even our friend. We keep giving all this money to a country and we need money. We have homeless. We have all types of government shutdowns coming up, okay? Now, the government shutdown is kind of like a battle between the Democrats and the Republicans. Now, the Republicans are saying, shut down the borders, do not do the government shutdown, and they still focused on building the wall. On the Democratic side, Biden and them, they worried about Ukraine and worried about a bunch of stupid stuff to me. Now, what I want y'all to understand is Democrat and Republican doesn't matter. Back in the day, back around Civil War times, it was switched anyway. Black people were more on the Republican side and Democrats was more, you know what I mean? So these are just Crips and Bloods. They doesn't matter to the bigger picture, I'm telling you. But they're fighting, and their fighting matters to the bigger picture because it affects all of us. Who does it affect, Chrissy? You may ask. It affects these people right here that y'all say are so important. The people that work in the government now, the soldiers, the people that are deployed, the people that work at TSA, the people that work in just regular government offices, people that work at your licensing offices, where you get your food stamps and your WIC. All of that done, shut down, save it if you got it, because there may not be any more left. People are going to be poor. Now, I warned y'all, America is based on slavery, okay? What is slavery? Work with no pay. Hard, back-breaking labor, no pay. And I'm telling y'all, it's slowly unraveling to that. When I tell y'all stuff, I know I'm goofy and funny, but I need y'all to hear me real loud and clear. This is not a drill. So here's a calendar right here. On the 30th, the funding expires, and the 1st is when it is going to be done for. We don't know how long it's going to be done for, but the people it's going to affect is going to be massive. We already can't pay bills. We already are having issues with food. We can't even eat good. We can't afford the groceries. Everything that happened with the transportation and the Suez Canal, everything is messed up right now. So it's already hard fiscal times. Now take a hard fiscal time and give the people no paycheck. Now we're about to be poor. So any little coins you got, please save them. I don't need y'all focus on stuff that's not important. Yeah, I'm going to do the Christian Rock and Blueface stories and stuff like that. But this affects our livelihoods, okay? I need y'all to remember, the government, President Biden, all of them, they do not care about us. And y'all got to remember the thing about President Biden. President Biden is so old, he's working mentally off a lot of old rules. So when he was down to the Congress and they was going back and forth about it, they shook hands on a decision. And he thought that was going to stand. No contract, no recording, no video of it, no actual written word, just a handshake. What that put me in the mind of is my grandpa. My grandpa's 96 years old. He's literally my best friend. And so I'm around my grandpa a lot. And so I'm around older men a lot. And they hit me up on game to a lot of stuff. Back in the day, back in the early 1900s, the 20s and 30s and 40s and stuff like that, everybody did work off a handshake. It was all off of a good old pirate's honor. This meant everything. And of course, people were able to finesse and finagle. And of course, now we get things on contract. We get digital timestamps. We get stuff on video. We don't play that no more. So this is an 80-year-old man working with old world rules that don't work today, Joe. You can't be shaking the daggone hand down to the real Congress meeting. You need to get something in writing if you want to get some change. So I need y'all to understand what we're working with. We ain't working with a lot, but it's going to affect everybody when this thing falls, and I hope it doesn't, because I'm a part of it too. I'm an American.
I honestly think if US is gonna shut down, I don't know for how long, the whole world should prepare for the repercussions of that, because I mean, if one huge economy gets affected and every other economy will get affected at the end of the day, you know how the dollar is major and etc. So since we don't know how long it's gonna take, it will definitely also affect salaries and etc. You guys, everybody just has to be on the toes this time. That's what I think. I don't know what you guys think, so make sure you put it in the comment section below. And man, we'll be giving you updates on what's gonna be happening.